It's the same for me as it was last time. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I liked part of it, but I still have some reservations.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How are you all doing?
If you're new here, I'm Kathy.
I'm Tom.
And we're the Marvelous Donohues.
Marbleheads, episode 9. What if? Welcome. I did a little different welcome this time.
That's
a little
okay.
higher octave.
Look, that is okay. And welcome, everyone. And I must tell you, we started off with this what if, and I was okay with it, but a little skeptical. And for me, it's had its ups and downs, but we're going to get into that a little bit later.
Yes.
But for right now, we want to welcome all of our ESL students.
Buenos dias,
and
amigos.
Subscribers. Hello.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. Gracias.
De nada.
We are learning Spanish ourselves and, part-time. So,
Are there any Spanish speakers listening?
Yes.
Students that want to help us learn Spanish? Sí.
please do.
Claro.
Claro. Please do. But, you guys, we want to just dive in today. And, you know what? We are, in a way, I'll just be honest with you, kind of happy to see What If go. And you know what? I love Marvel.
We do. We love Marvel. That's
Yeah.
why we're the Marvelous Donohues.
Exactly. But I wasn't just too happy with these last episodes.
No.
But today I'm going to hand the keys over to Tom, and I, room. You know what? I'll add that car stuff in later, horns. But
Maybe, spoiler alert, or two.
Listen, like I said, if you haven't watched it by now, come on now.
If you haven't watched it, what do we say? Stop and go back and watch it.
Please
this
do.
very minute. Just stop the video, go back and watch all the rest of them, and come back.
Yes. And also, we'll start off with this. If you are watching this and you have not liked and subscribed yet, please do. Please do. And follow us on the Marvelous Donohues on Instagram.
Tell your friends about us.
Facebook and Twitter, and we'll have all of that down below for you too. So please do. And Tom, you know what? Let's just go ahead and dive into this.
So episode 9, it was a very interesting episode. I thought I liked about half of it.
Yeah.
So I liked, what do we always say? I liked the animation. The animation was great. We pick up our story. What's happening? Ultron's still running around. He's still doing mischief and terrible stuff. The Watcher, what's the Watcher doing? He's like, I got to get me a shock force. I've got to get a group of motivated, dedicated, kick butt people. And my question to that is why, again, like from the last, if you followed episode 8, we said he's the ultimate in the universe, isn't he? But anyway, so they're off and running to go try to kick Ultron's butt.
Well, he gathers these people, and it's kind of Avenger-esque.
It is,
but with
very
different
dangerous.
people.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, right when he picked Killmonger, I'm like, why would you pick the bad guy? I don't know.
History.
Yeah, you pick T'Challa, and you pick Killmonger.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys, I didn't like it. I don't know. I know I said that a lot in the last one, but I wasn't crazy about this. And I know that, everybody has their own taste.
Yeah.
I like the animation, like Tom said, always good. It didn't seem focused enough for me. The storyline seemed like it was written by too many different people.
And it seemed like they tried to draw everything. I think the one thing I saw was with Captain Carter, bringing her back in. I think they thought, you know what? She didn't have a great episode 1. Let's bring her back in and really gussy this thing up and really jazz this thing up to make her.
Yeah.
And then you're going to talk about it. But what did you think about how they portrayed Thor?
I didn't like it.
She's going to be very. One thing you're going to find if you follow us long enough, you're going to find out she's a very honest person.
I'm sorry.
She is not.
I felt like.
I mean, I like the T'Challa character. T'Challa, they've always been true. To T'Challa through this whole series.
Right. But as far as Thor is concerned, I felt like it was kind of a sexist trope from the 30s or whatever, like
the 50s.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I didn't like that because I know that they made fun of Thor before, but he was not dumb, and I feel like that. I don't know. I just didn't like that. You know, me being a social worker, you know, I don't like those stereotypes and tropes, you know, and him as a gorgeous, dumb, blonde man did not sit well with me because he's smart. He's educated. Exactly. You know, he's a prince. I know.
Hemsworth, if you're watching, and I really hope you are, we don't think you're that kind of guy.
No. And I didn't like the way they portrayed him. That's so right. Next time, go ahead.
Anyway, so they're what are they doing? They're chugging down the road. They're trying to get Ultron, and they bring everybody they can think of from the last 8 episodes.
Right.
They got Gamora now, which was great. T'Challa, you know, Doctor Strange.
Yes.
All these folks, and they kind of left out, which you know she may talk about a little bit, but you know they left Tony Stark out at the beginning. Remember they said, we don't need no Tony Stark. Which I thought,
I don't know.
No RDJ, no Robert Downey Jr.
What? I don't know.
Anyway, so they're fighting, and they get to the point where they've got one Infinity Stone, right? If you watch this thing, they got the Soul Stone, right? And they're fighting, and then they're grabbing on the ground for it. And then they get to the point where they're... They got this crusher thing. If you remember, the crusher thing was kind of like it was like a lawnmower.
Yeah. But you said we had seen that before in another episode, but I don't remember seeing that. So I don't know. I don't know.
But it was supposed to suck up these stones. And get rid of them, right?
And it did. But it took them to Killmonger. You know, and let me tell you something. Like I started off with, why did they even bring him? I know you knew. Look, when
he sounded really convincing at the beginning. Remember, if you watch this episode, he was like, "Oh yeah, I want to help out."
Look, no, I think somebody looked at him like, "Yeah, right. You can't trust him."
At the bar, remember Thor's trying to get a beer.
Yeah. I felt like there was something wrong with that. That I felt like. I just felt like it was disjointed, like the end of a finale, and people are trying to do something, so you just hurry up and write something so it could be over, and that's what I felt like they did.
That's where it jumped the shark for me. I mentioned that before. That's where it kind of jumped the shark for me, because even, I think it was Gamora was like, oh, well, in my timeline, this thing works. The thing works. It's like, not your timeline.
Right, exactly. And I do, as usual, Scarlett Johansson and Captain Carter are just killing it. And I love that.
We love Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, I know. Rest in peace. I know. Don't start crying.
They've always been faithful to his character.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it.
But then they did something very interesting.
What?
They kind of went back to like Captain America First Avenger again in the movie, where they had the Hydra dude. Do you remember the German Hydra?
Because she had got him in the other episode. Right. She had put him in that Arrow, and Hawkeye died. We know that. Y'all saw it in the last one. So she still had that Arrow, so she thought that she was going to put him in there. And then I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, girl, you know that Hydra guy cannot be trusted.
Hey, look, I'll be honest with you. I didn't think she could shoot an arrow.
Well, look.
I don't think she's pretty good. I didn't know that.
Black Widow can do anything.
She surprised me just a little bit.
She can do anything.
But I forgot she was best buddies with Hawkeye.
Yes, she can do anything. That's why, I love her. I'm glad that, off topic just for a minute, that she and Disney settled. I hope everything turns out okay, where we can continue to see her in roles.
We still love ScarJo.
Yeah. There's disagreements, and I know things happen. So I'm happy they were able to settle that out of court and hopefully remain friends or be together. The colleagues, right, Tom? But go ahead. What are your last points?
So anyway, the last things were okay. So this Hydra this Hydra wacky scientist guy,
God.
he takes over Ultron's body.
And
I'm thinking, yes, this is going to be great. And then I'm like,
No,
what?
No.
Killmonger, what's he doing back in being the antagonist again?
But I knew he was, Tom.
I thought he was going to be, here's what I thought. I thought he was going to have learned his lesson.
What?
I thought he was going to learn his lesson and be a nice, young, what do they call them? Guardians of the Multiverse.
Look, and I didn't like that either. Guardians of the Multiverse. You've already got Guardians of the Galaxy. You don't need none of that stuff. So I'm like, no.
Should have called him the Fantastic Quadrangle or something. Something really like
no,
real space age.
No.
But anyway, so he takes over the Hydra scientist. Hello there, I'm going to take over his body. He takes over the body, and then we're like, okay, surely. If you remember my last video, I said, surely this has to be the end of everything. Because I thought, here's what I thought. I thought it was just they were going to like somehow nanobot him and dissolve him, and he was going to be.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And then we were going to be like, good guys triumph. Bad guys don't triumph. But anyway, but what do? They like, okay, Doctor Strange is going in this thing, and they're fighting, and it's called the Pocket Dimension, which is a cube, like a cube, where the Hydra scientist and Killmonger are now.
Because it's the same thing that the Watcher put Doctor Strange into to begin with, right? So the ending was the same, but that's not the ending. Because ScarJo is in the bar and she's like, listen, there's nothing left of my world. I'm like one of the few people that are there. I just saved the world or the universe.
Pretty interesting ending. I thought that was pretty good.
Just save the universe for you. So you're going to do something for me. And he's going to try to use that same spiel. Oh, I can't do that. Can't do that. She's like, nah. You're going to put me somewhere else. Because I just did all this stuff. I'm not going back. So he put her in another multi-universe dimension. So she comes there and she's alive, but everybody in that world knew that she had died, but they kind of figured out, oh, you're not my ScarJo, but hey, come on, welcome to the crew.
Any ScarJo is a good ScarJo. So and then if you all remember the post-credit scene, is that she says to Captain Carter, hey, you got to come over here and take a look at this. And if you look through the episode, it's like, okay, they're still trying to talk about, Captain America, Chris Evans character, Steve Rogers. And we feel like in the next episodes, whenever they are coming out, there'll probably be more of that. But they show them that Howard Stark Nazi smasher, that Hydra smasher, that big old Iron Man.
And it's the assumption that he may be in there because he got taken away to another universe. So he just may. But overall, while we've got a little time left, I want to say that I thought the What If episodes were okay. Some of them were hit and miss for me because I am the ultimate fan, but I'm also honest about what I like and what I don't like.
We'll say when Marvel gets it right and when we think Marvel didn't get it right now. Do you have a favorite episode? Let's just talk about that for a second.
I think one of the, is going to be with Chadwick, because I feel like that, it was his goodness that changed everybody around him. And even with that, he's no longer here. But, you kind of see just the way that he was portrayed, because that's the kind of person he was. I didn't know him personally, but from what I hear about him and him on the set, just what type of person he was. And
so your favorite episode was which one?
The What If was it T'Challa was the Guardians of the Galaxy?
When he was Star-Lord. Number two.
Number two would be my favorite.
And I think I would agree with that because I felt like it was a diversity of story, and I think it was a emotional story and heartfelt, and that's kind of what I was looking for. Now, here's the big one. What was your least favorite episode?
Oh my gosh, my least favorite.
I think I know, but I'm not going to say. You tell me.
It would probably be the one that, not this one with the Watcher, but the one before this one, maybe.
8. Number 8. Okay.
It's like, you guys, when I said before, he turned around like, I think I hear somebody talking. I'm like, what?
She said that too when we were watching TV. She's like, what?
I was like, what is going on here? I don't like this.
Yeah, I think mine would be, we don't like no stinking zombies.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that one, but I kind of like that one a little bit. I don't like no stinking zombies, but
I'll say that because I don't want my Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
And we love Avengers. We don't want them to be old meat eaters.
Yeah, brain
eaters.
Yeah. But you guys, that's it for the What If Wednesdays.
We hope you like the series. Listen, we'd like you to comment, like and subscribe, and comment and tell us, what your favorite episode was.
Yes.
And what your least favorite episode.
Yes. And also tell us if you agree with me with not liking the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. Or whether you agree with me, which I said 2 was the best, and let's see, the zombie one
was the worst. Yeah. And I just, you guys, we have enjoyed it. We're going to turn this into another playlist. So this will be our What If playlist, What If Wednesday playlist. And we'd like for you to go back and watch and subscribe and comment, because we're trying to build this station into a community of Marvel lovers. But we don't want, and it's not in a bad way, we don't want people just to come that only like Marvel, only they're liking and agreeing with Marvel. That's what I mean. People can do wrong. Episodes, we don't have to like everything. There's truth, in what we're saying. And we want to find our people, our Marvel head people, the people that are love Marvel, but also are not afraid to say, well, you know what? I didn't really care for that movie too much. And that's okay. Yeah,
because we're craftsmen too. You're a craftsman, we're craftsmen. So we're going to look at what looks like, artistry, I guess I'll call it.
Yeah. And what we like, what you like. We hope you like this station.
Yes.
We hope that you have enjoyed our What If Wednesday series.
That's right. And we're going to also, I'll just give you a sneak peek for the next few weeks. We're going to do the Marvelous Donohue Life.
Yes, and that's going to be...
Will you tell them what that's
going to be? Oh, sorry, honey. That's going to be, I know. That's going to be every Sunday. We're going to take a break before we do a few WandaVisions, because what's going on is we may do 2 episodes of WandaVision each time we come on the air on Sunday, because look, we cheated just a little bit. We watched a lot of them, and we've enjoyed them so much. Yeah. And we want to share that with you, but we don't want it to run into the new Hawkeye series or the new
Moon Knight's coming up.
Yes, all of that. So we want to keep moving forward instead of reaching backwards, but we did want to do a little bit of WandaVision for you.
Yeah. And then we're going to get ready for Hawkeye, and then Ms. Marvel and Moon Knight are coming up next year, I believe.
Right, so. They are. So you guys stick with us and enjoy it. Yes. But for the next week or 2, we're going to be doing on Sundays the Marvelous Donohue Life, and we're going to be talking about what we've been up to. We may take you shopping. We may let you look at the plumber. We've got some renovations that are going to start, glamifications.
Yeah, glamivations, which is where we renovate, but not by ourselves.
Yes, we're going to be using actual people and paying them to do it, like plumbers and electricians and contractors.
And plumber and electrician are not superheroes. They're not arch enemies.
Look, they're going to be superheroes to us.
That's right.
But listen, we're going to go.
All right.
And that's all we have for now. And thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you. We hope you enjoyed everything.
So that's it for now. I'm Kathy.
I'm Tom.
And we're the Marvelous Donohues. And we will see you next time.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.